Welcome to a sleepy story, which can help you relax and get sleepy. Sit in a comfortable position or sleeping position to get the maximum benefit and drift into a dreamy sleep. Today, we are going to listen to a dreamy story about the Whispering Grove. Once upon a time, nestled between rolling hills and ancient woodlands, lay a village known for its serene beauty and tranquil spirit. This village was surrounded by a magical forest known as the Whispering Grove. The trees in this forest were unlike any others, their leaves shimmering in hues of emerald and gold, and their branches weaving a canopy that danced in the lightest breeze. Each evening, as the sun began to dip below the horizon, the village would be bathed in a soft, golden light. The villagers knew that this was the time when the Whispering Grove was at its most enchanting. They would gather by the edge of the forest, their hearts full of gratitude and their faces aglow with the day's last warmth. Among the villagers was a young girl named Alara. Alara had always felt a deep connection to the forest. She would often wander along its winding paths, her senses alive with the soothing sounds of rustling leaves and distant bird songs. The Whispering Grove seemed to respond to her presence, as if it was welcoming her into its embrace. One evening, as the sky painted itself in shades of lavender and coral, Alara decided to explore a part of the forest she had never visited before. Guided by a gentle curiosity, she ventured deeper into the heart of the Whispering Grove, where the air was filled with a sweet, earthy fragrance. The path she followed was lined with soft, luminescent flowers that glowed faintly in the twilight. These flowers were known as moon blossoms, and they were said to have a calming effect on anyone who walked among them. Alara took a deep breath, feeling the tranquility wash over her. As she walked, she came upon a small, crystal-clear stream that wound its way through the forest. The water sparkled like 1,000 tiny stars, and its gentle babbling created a soothing melody that seemed to whisper comforting secrets to the trees. Alara sat by the stream, dipping her fingers into the cool, refreshing water. She closed her eyes and listened to the harmonious sounds of the forest, allowing herself to drift into a state of peaceful relaxation. The night grew deeper, and the first stars began to twinkle in the velvety sky. Alara felt a soft, warm breeze brush against her cheek, and she opened her eyes to see tiny, glowing fireflies dancing above the water. The fireflies seemed to be guiding her towards a hidden glade where the trees arched overhead like a protective canopy. In the center of the glade was a large, ancient oak tree. Its gnarled branches reached out as if to embrace the entire forest, and its leaves rustled softly in the night air. Alara approached the oak tree and noticed that its trunk was adorned with delicate, shimmering runes that glowed with a soothing pale blue light. Feeling a sense of calm and wonder, Alara reached out and touched the runes. As her fingers made contact, she felt a gentle pulse of warmth radiate from the tree, as if it was sharing its ancient wisdom with her. The warmth spread through her, filling her with a profound sense of peace and contentment. As she sat beneath the oak tree, Alara began to feel drowsy. The peaceful sounds of the forest and the gentle glow of the moon blossoms created a cocoon of tranquility around her. She lay back against the soft, grassy ground, allowing herself to be cradled by the earth. The night continued to unfold with its serene symphony, and Alara drifted off to sleep, embraced by the Whispering Grove's soothing presence. In her dreams, she wandered through the forest's hidden wonders, guided by the gentle light of the fireflies and the whispering of the ancient trees. As the moonlight bathed the glade in its silvery glow, the Whispering Grove continued its gentle watch over Alara, ensuring that her dreams were filled with peace and joy. The village beyond lay in tranquil slumber, and the Whispering Grove remained a timeless haven of serenity, forever whispering its calming lullabies to all who ventured into its embrace. The morning sun began to stretch its golden fingers through the canopy of the Whispering Grove, casting dappled patterns of light upon the forest floor. Alara awoke feeling refreshed, her dreams filled with the serene beauty of the night before. As she sat up, she noticed that the moon blossoms had folded their petals, resting until dusk, when they would once again light up the forest with their gentle glow. With a contented stretch, Alara decided to explore further into the heart of the Whispering Grove. She followed the stream, its waters gliding over smooth stones, and came upon a small, hidden waterfall, cascading down a moss-covered rock face. The waterfall's mist created a delicate rainbow in the morning light, and the sound of the water falling into the pool below was like a soothing lullaby. As she approached the waterfall, Alara noticed a small, intricately carved wooden door set into the rock behind the cascade. The door was adorned with symbols that matched the runes on the ancient oak tree. Curiosity piqued, she gently pushed the door open and stepped into a hidden grotto. The grotto was bathed in a soft, otherworldly light that seemed to emanate from the very walls. Crystals embedded in the rock sparkled with hues of blue, green, and gold. At the center of the grotto stood a pedestal with a large, ancient book resting upon it. The book's cover was adorned with the same runes Alara had seen before. With a sense of reverence, Alara approached the book and carefully opened it. The pages were filled with delicate illustrations of the Whispering Grove's magical creatures and ancient spells. She traced her fingers over the illustrations, feeling a deep connection to the forest's history and magic. One page caught her eye, an illustration of a majestic stag with antlers that seemed to touch the sky. The accompanying text spoke of the Forest Guardian, a mythical creature that was said to protect the Whispering Grove and ensure its balance and harmony. The Guardian was described as a wise and benevolent being, rarely seen by those who wandered through the forest. As Alara read about the Forest Guardian, she felt a sudden, gentle nudge at her side. Turning, she saw a small, silver fox with bright, intelligent eyes watching her. The fox seemed to beckon her to follow, and Alara, feeling a sense of trust, decided to heed the call. The fox led her deeper into the forest, weaving through the trees with graceful agility. Alara marveled at the beauty of the forest. Each turn revealed a new marvel, from glowing fungi to shimmering butterflies. The fox finally stopped at a clearing where a large, serene pond lay surrounded by tall, whispering reeds. As Alara approached the pond, she saw her reflection in the water ripple and shift. The surface of the pond seemed to part, revealing a hidden chamber beneath the water. The chamber was illuminated by an ethereal light, and within it lay a beautiful crystalline orb. The fox nudged Alara gently towards the pond, and she felt a sudden understanding that the orb was significant. Without hesitation, she reached into the water and carefully lifted the orb from its resting place. As she held it, the orb began to glow with a warm, soft light, and she felt a profound sense of peace envelop her. The air around her seemed to shimmer, and a gentle voice, resonant and soothing, filled the clearing. "Welcome, Alara. You have been chosen to be the keeper of the Whispering Grove's harmony." Alara looked around, searching for the source of the voice. The light from the orb revealed the form of the forest guardian, a majestic stag with antlers like silver branches, eyes wise and gentle. The guardian's presence was calming, and Alara felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude. The guardian spoke. "The Whispering Grove has always thrived in balance and tranquility, thanks to the harmony between its creatures and the magic that flows through it. Your presence here signifies a new chapter for the forest. You are entrusted with the responsibility to help maintain this balance and ensure that the grove continues to flourish." Alara nodded, feeling a deep sense of purpose. "I will do everything I can to protect and honor the Whispering Grove." The forest guardian lowered its head in acknowledgement. "Remember, Alara, the magic of the Whispering Grove is bound to the harmony within your own heart. As long as you cherish and respect the forest, its magic will guide and support you." With that, the guardian began to fade, its form dissolving into the shimmering light of the orb. The orb's glow gently dimmed, and Alara knew that the guardian's spirit would always be with her, guiding her in her newfound role. As Alara returned to the village, she felt a deep sense of connection to the Whispering Grove and its magic. She knew that her journey had only just begun, and that there were many more adventures and discoveries awaiting her. Back in the village, life continued in its gentle rhythm, with the villagers unaware of the magical transformation that had taken place in the forest. Alara carried with her a newfound wisdom and a profound sense of responsibility, ready to embrace her role as the guardian of the Whispering Grove. As the days turned to weeks, Alara continued to explore the forest, learning its secrets and fostering its harmony. She became a bridge between the village and the Whispering Grove, sharing stories of the forest's magic and ensuring that both realms remained in balance. The Whispering Grove thrived under Alara's watchful care, and its enchantment continued to weave its way into the hearts of all who ventured into its embrace. The village prospered in peace and harmony, and Alara's bond with the forest deepened with each passing day. And so, in the heart of the Whispering Grove, where magic and tranquility danced together, Alara found her place. Her journey was a testament to the power of connection, the beauty of harmony, and the timeless magic of the forest that would continue to whisper its secrets for generations to come. The seasons changed, and with each passing month, Alara's connection with the Whispering Grove grew stronger. Her days were spent in quiet exploration, learning the rhythms of the forest and its inhabitants. The village remained blissfully unaware of the magical world just beyond their doorstep, but Alara's life was forever intertwined with the enchanted woods. One crisp autumn morning, as golden leaves carpeted the forest floor, Alara set out to explore a part of the Whispering Grove she had never ventured into before. Guided by the ethereal light of the moon blossoms and the soft murmur of the stream, she wandered deeper into the forest. The path grew narrower and more winding, and the trees seemed to grow taller, their branches intertwining to form a natural archway. Alara felt a sense of anticipation as she approached a hidden clearing. There, she discovered a grove unlike any she had seen before. The hidden grove was a sanctuary of ancient trees whose bark shimmered with a silvery hue. In the center stood a large stone altar covered in intricate carvings. Atop the altar, was a large, ornate box made of polished wood, adorned with emeralds and sapphires. As Alara approached the altar, she felt a gentle, pulsing warmth from the box. The carvings on the stone seemed to come alive, depicting scenes of mythical creatures and celestial events. Alara opened the box, revealing a collection of beautifully crafted amulets, each glowing with a soft inner light. One amulet, in particular, caught her eye, a pendant shaped like a leaf, with veins of gold running through it. As she held it, she felt a rush of memories and visions, as if the amulet contained the wisdom of the forest itself. Suddenly, a gentle breeze rustled through the hidden grove, and a voice, soothing and familiar, spoke from the surrounding trees. "Alara, you have found the heart of the grove, a relic of ancient times. This amulet holds the essence of the forest's magic and is a symbol of your bond with the Whispering Grove." Alara looked around, searching for the source of the voice. Out of the shadows stepped a figure, a graceful deer with fur as white as snow and eyes that sparkled with the light of the stars. The deer introduced itself as Arian, a guardian spirit of the forest. Arian explained that the heart of the grove was a key to understanding the deeper magic of the forest. It had been hidden away for centuries, awaiting someone who could truly appreciate its significance. Alara was now entrusted with the responsibility of protecting it and using its power to maintain the balance of the Whispering Grove. With Arian as her guide, Alara began to uncover the forest's deepest secrets. They explored hidden groves, ancient ruins, and magical springs that were known only to the most attuned of forest dwellers. Each place they visited revealed a new layer of the Whispering Grove's enchantment. One day, Arian led Alara to a secluded glade where a pool of liquid starlight lay. The water sparkled with a mesmerizing glow, and as Alara peered into it, she saw reflections of past events and glimpses of the forest's future. The pool revealed a vision of a dark storm approaching the Whispering Grove, threatening to disrupt its delicate balance. Alara felt a surge of concern and asked Arian about the vision. Arian explained that the storm was a manifestation of an ancient curse that had lain dormant for centuries. The curse had been cast by a malevolent sorcerer who sought to corrupt the forest's magic. While the curse had been weakened over time, it had not been fully dispelled. Determined to protect the Whispering Grove, Alara embarked on a quest to find and neutralize the remnants of the curse. With Arian's guidance, she ventured to the farthest reaches of the forest, seeking out ancient relics and forgotten spells that could help in her quest. Alara's journey led her to the Enchanted Cavern, a hidden underground realm said to house the key to breaking the curse. The cavern's entrance was concealed behind a waterfall, and as Alara and Arian stepped inside, they were greeted by a breathtaking sight. The cavern's walls were adorned with luminescent crystals that bathed the space in a soft, iridescent glow. Stalactites and stalagmites formed natural sculptures, and a gentle stream flowed through the cavern, adding to its ethereal beauty. At the heart of the cavern stood an ancient pedestal, upon which rested a large, intricately carved stone. The stone was inscribed with runes that matched those Alara had seen in the Whispering Grove. As she approached the pedestal, she felt a deep connection to the stone and realized that it was a conduit for the forest's magic. Alara carefully placed the heart of the grove pendant on the pedestal. The stone began to glow, and the runes came to life, revealing a hidden passage leading deeper into the cavern. With Arian at her side, Alara ventured into the passage, guided by the light of the pendant and the soft hum of the cavern's magic. The passage led to a large, circular chamber with a high ceiling. At the center of the chamber stood a dark, swirling vortex of shadow, the source of the storm that had threatened the Whispering Grove. The vortex pulsed with a malevolent energy, and Alara felt a chill as she approached it. Standing beside the vortex was the spirit of the malevolent sorcerer, a figure cloaked in darkness. The sorcerer's eyes glowed with a fierce intensity, and Alara could sense the depth of his anger and resentment. With courage and determination, Alara confronted the sorcerer. She drew upon the power of the heart of the Grove pendant and the knowledge she had gained during her journey. The pendant's light grew brighter, and Alara's words resonated with the strength of her resolve. "I am the guardian of the Whispering Grove," she declared. "Your curse has no place here. I will restore balance and harmony to the forest." The sorcerer's shadowy form wavered as the light from the pendant reached its core. With a final, powerful surge, Alara dispelled the vortex, breaking the curse and banishing the sorcerer's malevolent spirit. With the curse broken, the Whispering Grove began to heal. The dark storm dissipated, and the forest's magic was restored to its natural harmony. Alara returned to the hidden grove, where she found the heart of the Grove pendant, radiating with renewed brilliance. Arian and the other forest guardians gathered to celebrate the restoration of the Whispering Grove. The forest was alive with joy and gratitude, and Alara felt a profound sense of accomplishment and connection to the magical world she had come to love. As a token of their appreciation, the guardians bestowed upon Alara a new amulet, a symbol of her role as the forest's protector. It was a beautiful piece, intricately designed and imbued with the essence of the Whispering Grove. Alara returned to the village, her heart filled with the magic of the forest and the knowledge that her role as guardian would continue to evolve. She shared stories of the Whispering Grove's wonders with the villagers, fostering a deeper appreciation for the natural world and its mysteries. And so, the Whispering Grove thrived, its magic flourishing under Alara's watchful care. The village and the forest remained intertwined in a harmonious balance, and Alara's journey continued as she embraced her role as the guardian of the Whispering Grove, ensuring its enchantment and tranquility for generations to come. With the curse broken and the Whispering Grove restored, Alara found herself settling into her new role as the forest's guardian. Yet, as time passed, she felt an inner sense that there were still many aspects of the forest's magic yet to be discovered. Her dreams were often filled with visions of ancient times and distant places within the Whispering Grove. One evening, as the village celebrated the arrival of spring with a festival of light and song, Alara was visited by Arian, the graceful guardian spirit. The deer's eyes shone with an earnest glow. "Alara, there is something you must see," Arian said. "The Council of Elders wishes to meet with you." Alara followed Arian to a secluded part of the forest, where a grand tree stood, a majestic elder oak, whose trunk was wide and gnarled, its canopy expansive, and dotted with glowing orbs of light. As they approached, Alara saw a gathering of ancient beings, their forms shimmering with the light of the forest. The Council of Elders was a collective of powerful forest spirits, each representing different aspects of the Whispering Grove's magic. They greeted Alara with respect and warmth, their voices a harmonious blend of wisdom and kindness. The elder spirits spoke of an impending trial that would test Alara's abilities as the Guardian. A new threat loomed on the horizon, a force of nature that sought to disrupt the balance of the forest. The spirits believed that this force was tied to an ancient prophecy, and that Alara's role was crucial in resolving the impending challenge. The prophecy, as revealed by the Council of Elders, spoke of a time when 3 moons would align in the sky, bringing with them a period of great upheaval. This alignment was said to awaken dormant forces within the forest, which could either restore its balance or plunge it into chaos. The Council of Elders provided Alara with a scroll containing the prophecy's details. The scroll depicted a series of trials and challenges that Alara would need to face to ensure the forest's continued harmony. Each trial was linked to an element of the forest's magic: earth, water, and air. Alara, guided by Arion and the wisdom of the council, began preparing for the trials. She gathered ancient texts and consulted with various forest creatures, each of whom offered insights and assistance. The first trial, the trial of Earth, took Alara to the heart of the forest, where the Earth's magic was strongest. She journeyed to the sacred grove, a place where the roots of the ancient trees intertwined to form a living labyrinth. Within the labyrinth, Alara faced a series of challenges that tested her knowledge of the forest's flora and fauna. She encountered magical plants with healing properties and treacherous vines that sought to entrap her. With determination and careful observation, Alara navigated the labyrinth and reached the center, where a great stone altar awaited. Upon the altar rested a crystal shard, pulsating with the essence of the earth. Alara was required to infuse the shard with her own energy, channeling the forest's vitality through her. As she completed the task, the earth around her seemed to hum with renewed strength, and the first trial was deemed successful. The second trial, the trial of water, took Alara to the depths of the forest's most mystical lake, known as the Mirror of the Stars. The lake was renowned for its ability to reflect not just the physical world, but also the emotional and spiritual states of those who gazed upon it. Alara's task was to retrieve a pearl of great power from the lake's depths. The pearl was said to hold the essence of the water element and was guarded by a majestic water serpent, a creature of great wisdom and beauty. The serpent, initially wary of Alara, was convinced of her pure intentions through her respectful approach and understanding of the lake's importance. The serpent granted her passage and guided her to the pearl. Alara carefully retrieved it and performed a ritual to honor the serpent and the lake. The waters of the Mirror of the Stars shimmered with gratitude, and the second trial was completed. The final trial, the trial of air, took Alara to the highest peaks of the Whispering Grove, where the air was thin and the winds were strong. Here, she sought to reach the skyward spire, a towering rock formation that was said to be the nexus of the forest's air magic. Alara faced fierce winds and shifting skies as she climbed the spire. The winds seemed to test her resolve, creating illusions and obstacles. With patience and clarity, Alara deciphered the patterns of the wind and reached the summit, where a celestial crystal awaited. The crystal was said to contain the breath of the forest, and Alara had to synchronize her own breath with the rhythm of the crystal. As she did so, the winds calmed, and the crystal's light expanded, signifying the successful completion of the third trial. With the trials completed, Alara awaited the alignment of the 3 moons. As the celestial event approached, she could feel the energy of the Whispering Grove intensify. The council of elders gathered once more to guide and support her through this critical period. On the night of the alignment, the 3 moons rose in the sky, casting a mesmerizing glow over the forest. Alara stood at the edge of the hidden grove, holding the crystal shard, the pearl, and the celestial crystal. As the moons aligned, their combined light created a powerful beam that connected with the relics Alara held. The energy from the moons and the relics resonated throughout the Whispering Grove, dispelling any lingering shadows and fortifying the forest's magic. Alara felt a profound sense of unity with the forest and its guardians. The alignment had restored balance and harmony, ensuring that the Whispering Grove would continue to thrive. With the trials completed and the prophecy fulfilled, Alara's role as the guardian of the Whispering Grove was solidified. The forest's magic had been renewed, and Alara's connection with it had deepened. The villagers began to notice the subtle changes in the forest, sensing its enchantment and tranquility. Alara continued her duties, nurturing the forest and sharing its wonders with the villagers. She established a school of natural magic, where young villagers could learn about the Whispering Grove and its mysteries. The school became a bridge between the village and the forest, fostering a deeper appreciation for the natural world. As the years passed, Alara's legacy grew. The Whispering Grove flourished under her care, and the village thrived in harmony with the forest. The stories of Alara's adventures and the forest's magic became cherished tales passed down through generations. The Whispering Grove remained a place of wonder and tranquility, its magic ever present and its mysteries ever unfolding. Alara's journey was a testament to the power of connection, courage, and the timeless magic of the forest. And so, in the heart of the Whispering Grove, where the light of the moons and the whispers of the trees danced together, Alara's spirit lived on, guiding and protecting the forest for generations to come. Years after the trials and the alignment of the moons, the Whispering Grove had grown even more vibrant under Alara's stewardship. The villagers continued to thrive in harmony with the forest, and the school of natural magic flourished. Yet, Alara sensed that there were still unknown mysteries within the Whispering Grove that awaited discovery. One day, while exploring a lesser-known part of the forest, Alara stumbled upon an entrance to a series of caverns she had not previously encountered. The entrance was hidden behind a thicket of brambles, and the air was cool and still. The caverns, known as the Echoing Caves, were said to be a place where the past and present converged. As Alara ventured into the depths of the Echoing Caves, she found herself surrounded by walls that resonated with soft, melodic echoes. The deeper she went, the more vivid the echoes became, transforming into whispers of ancient voices and distant melodies. The air grew warmer, and a golden light began to illuminate the cavern walls. At the heart of the Echoing Caves, Alara discovered a large chamber with a crystalline pool. The pool's surface shimmered with an otherworldly glow, and Alara saw reflections of significant events from the forest's history. The visions were both enlightening and haunting, revealing secrets about the forest's origins and its hidden magic. In the center of the chamber stood an ancient, ornate clock, its hands frozen at midnight. As Alara approached the clock, a figure materialized before her, a spectral being dressed in robes that shimmered with the colors of twilight. This was the Spirit of Time, a guardian of the Echoing Caves. The Spirit of Time spoke to Alara, revealing that the forest's balance was influenced by more than just its magical elements. Time itself played a crucial role in maintaining harmony, and the clock was a key to understanding and managing the flow of time within the Whispering Grove. The spirit of time explained that an imbalance had occurred, causing disruptions in the natural cycles of the forest. Alara was tasked with setting the clock to restore the proper flow of time and prevent further disturbances. To do so, she needed to collect 3 temporal essences hidden within the forest: the essence of dawn, the essence of noon, and the essence of dusk. Alara's quest for the temporal essences took her to different corners of the Whispering Grove. Each essence was guarded by mystical beings and required Alara to demonstrate her wisdom, bravery, and respect for the forest's magic. The essence of dawn was hidden in a grove where the first light of day touched the land. Alara had to navigate through a labyrinth of shifting shadows and prove her understanding of renewal and hope. The essence of noon was located in the heart of a great ancient tree that stood tall and proud. The tree's guardian, a wise old owl, tested Alara's knowledge of the forest's growth and prosperity before granting her access to the essence. The essence of dusk was concealed in a tranquil glade where twilight met the night. A guardian spirit of dreams challenged Alara to confront her fears and embrace the beauty of transition and rest. With each essence collected, Alara felt a renewed sense of purpose. She returned to the echoing caves, where the spirit of time guided her in setting the clock. As she aligned the clock's hands with the essences, the chamber filled with a harmonious light, and the echoes of the past and present merged into a single coherent melody. With the temporal balance restored, the Whispering Grove entered a period of extraordinary peace and prosperity. The villagers celebrated with the Festival of Harmony, a grand event that honored the forest's magic and Alara's role as its guardian. The festival was a time of joy, reflection, and unity. The village square was adorned with lanterns and decorations, and the air was filled with music and laughter. Alara, along with Arian and other forest beings, participated in the celebrations, sharing stories of the forest's wonders and expressing gratitude for the harmony they had achieved. During the festival, Alara was approached by a young girl named Lyra, a student from the School of Natural Magic. Lyra had a deep curiosity about the forest and a natural affinity for its magic. Alara saw in Lyra a kindred spirit and decided to mentor her, passing on her knowledge and experiences. As Alara continued her guardianship, she began to notice subtle changes in the forest. The magic seemed to be awakening new dimensions, and the Whispering Grove was evolving in ways she hadn't anticipated. One evening, while walking through a familiar part of the forest, Alara discovered a hidden passage leading to a forgotten realm. This realm, known as the Celestial Glade, was a place where the stars themselves seemed to descend to touch the earth. The Celestial Glade was home to celestial beings who had long been dormant. As Alara entered the glade, she was greeted by the Starborn, ethereal entities of light and grace. The Starborn revealed that their realm had been hidden to protect it from dark forces, but was now reawakening as the balance of the forest was restored. The Starborn shared with Alara ancient knowledge and celestial magic, further enhancing her understanding of the Whispering Grove. They also entrusted her with a celestial artifact, a starstone that could channel the energy of the cosmos and aid in maintaining the forest's balance. With her newfound knowledge and the celestial artifact, Alara continued to nurture the Whispering Grove. The forest flourished under her care, and the village thrived in harmony with its surroundings. Alara's mentorship of Lyra blossomed, and the young girl showed great promise as a future guardian of the forest. As time went on, Alara's role evolved from a solitary guardian to a wise leader, guiding both the villagers and the forest beings in their shared quest for harmony. The Whispering Grove became a symbol of unity, where the magic of nature and the spirit of community intertwined seamlessly. Alara's legacy was marked by her dedication, wisdom, and the enduring magic of the Whispering Grove. The forest remained a place of wonder and serenity, its mysteries ever unfolding, and its beauty ever present. The story of Alara and the Whispering Grove became a cherished legend, inspiring generations to respect and protect the natural world. And so, in the heart of the Whispering Grove, where the light of the stars and the whispers of the trees danced together, the spirit of Alara lived on, guiding and nurturing the forest's magic for all time. As Alara's role as guardian grew, she began to sense a deeper connection between the Whispering Grove and other realms of existence. One morning, while wandering through a grove of ancient willows, she discovered a hidden portal concealed behind cascading vines. The portal pulsed with a soft, bluish light, hinting at its significance. Arian, the graceful deer, accompanied Alara as she approached the portal. He explained that the portal led to the spirit realm, a dimension where the essence of all living things converged. The spirit realm was a place of profound wisdom and powerful magic, accessible only during rare celestial alignments. Curious and eager to understand the full extent of her role, Alara stepped through the portal. She found herself in a breathtaking realm of luminous forests and floating islands, where the air was filled with the songs of unseen spirits. The spirit realm was a place where time and space flowed differently, and the boundaries between reality and dreams were fluid. In the spirit realm, Alara encountered the spirit guides, ethereal beings who governed the various aspects of existence and magic. They were guardians of knowledge and keepers of the balance between worlds. The spirit guides welcomed Alara and invited her to participate in a gathering where they discussed the state of the Whispering Grove and the broader universe. The gathering revealed that the Whispering Grove was not isolated, but was part of a vast network of enchanted places connected by ley lines of magical energy. The balance of these ley lines was crucial for the harmony of the entire magical world. The spirit guides entrusted Alara with the responsibility of maintaining these connections and ensuring that the Whispering Grove remained a beacon of balance and tranquility. Upon returning to the Whispering Grove, Alara felt a renewed sense of purpose. She began to explore the ley lines that connected her forest to other enchanted realms. During her explorations, she discovered areas where the ley lines had weakened, causing disruptions in the magical flow. One such area was an abandoned sanctuary, hidden deep within the Whispering Grove. This sanctuary, once a place of great power, had fallen into disrepair. Its energy was fragmented, and the once vibrant magic had faded into echoes of its former self. To restore the sanctuary, Alara needed to collect and harmonize ancient magical artifacts scattered across the Whispering Grove. Each artifact was linked to a specific aspect of the forest's magic: earth, water, air, and fire. As she gathered these artifacts, she encountered new magical creatures and faced challenges that tested her abilities and knowledge. The restoration of the sanctuary required Alara to undergo a series of elemental trials. Each trial was designed to test her understanding and mastery of the forest's core elements. The trial of fire took Alara to the heart of a volcanic region within the forest, where she had to navigate through molten lava flows and extinguish an ancient flame that had gone rogue. The trial tested her courage and control over the element of fire. The trial of water brought Alara to the depths of an underwater cavern, where she had to calm a turbulent sea spirit and restore balance to the aquatic ecosystem. This trial challenged her empathy and her ability to harmonize with the element of water. The trial of air required Alara to ascend to the highest peaks of the Whispering Grove, where she had to navigate through fierce storms and communicate with the elusive air spirits. The trial tested her adaptability and her connection with the element of air. Finally, the trial of earth involved traversing through a labyrinth of ancient roots and stones. Alara had to solve intricate puzzles and restore the flow of natural energy within the labyrinth. This trial tested her wisdom and her understanding of the element of earth. With the trials completed and the artifacts collected, Alara returned to the abandoned sanctuary. She carefully placed each artifact in its designated location, channeling her own magic to harmonize the elements and restore the sanctuary's energy. As the final artifact was placed, a wave of magical energy surged through the sanctuary, reviving its ancient power. The sanctuary's once dormant magic began to glow with a vibrant, pulsating light. The echoes of lost magic were transformed into a living, thriving force, and the sanctuary was reborn as a place of profound wisdom and rejuvenation. Alara's efforts had not only restored the sanctuary, but had also reinforced the ley lines connecting the Whispering Grove to other realms. The balance of magic in the entire network was restored, and the Whispering Grove became a central nexus of magical energy. The restoration of the sanctuary caught the attention of the Celestial Scholars, a group of renowned magical beings who studied the cosmos and its influences on the natural world. The Celestial Scholars visited the Whispering Grove to pay their respects and to learn more about the sanctuary's revival. Alara welcomed the scholars and shared her experiences and insights. The scholars were impressed by her dedication and skill, and they offered to collaborate on new projects that would further enhance the forest's magic. Together, they explored new ways to harness celestial energy and integrate it with the forest's existing magic. The collaboration led to the creation of new magical techniques and rituals that benefited both the Whispering Grove and the broader magical community. Alara's knowledge and influence continued to grow, and her role as a guardian evolved to include new responsibilities and opportunities. Despite the progress made, Alara sensed that a lingering challenge remained. The Whispering Grove had always been a place of light and harmony, but she felt a subtle disturbance, an undercurrent of darkness that she could not fully explain. Arian, ever perceptive, suggested that Alara investigate the Shadow Realm, a dimension that was said to be a counterbalance to the spirit realm. The Shadow Realm was a place of hidden forces and unspoken fears, where the echoes of unresolved conflicts resided. Alara ventured into the Shadow Realm, guided by the celestial artifact and her own intuition. The realm was a stark contrast to the spirit realm. Its landscapes were shrouded in twilight, and the air was thick with an enigmatic energy. Here, she encountered shadowy beings and faced trials that tested her inner strength and resolve. In the Shadow Realm, Alara discovered that the disturbances in the Whispering Grove were linked to unresolved conflicts and ancient grievances that had accumulated over time. The shadows were manifestations of these conflicts, and they had been affecting the balance of magic in the forest. Alara confronted the shadows with courage and empathy, seeking to understand their origins and resolve the underlying issues. She discovered that many of the shadows were remnants of past events, misunderstandings, broken promises, and unfulfilled desires. Through a series of confrontations and reconciliations, Alara worked to address these unresolved issues. She used her knowledge and compassion to help the shadows find peace, gradually dispelling the darkness that had been affecting the Whispering Grove. With the conflicts resolved and the shadows dispelled, Alara returned to the Whispering Grove. The balance between light and shadow was restored, and the forest's magic was stronger than ever. The Whispering Grove had become a place where the full spectrum of existence, both light and shadow, was acknowledged and embraced. Alara's journey had taught her the importance of balance and understanding. The Whispering Grove thrived under her guidance, and her experiences had deepened her connection with the forest and its magical realms. The village continued to prosper, and the School of Natural Magic flourished. Alara's mentorship of Lyra and other students ensured that the knowledge and wisdom of the forest were passed on to future generations. As the years went by, Alara's legacy grew. She became a revered figure, not only in the Whispering Grove, but also in the broader magical community. Her story inspired countless individuals to explore the wonders of nature and to seek harmony in their own lives. Alara's role as guardian was marked by her dedication, wisdom, and the ability to bridge the realms of light and shadow. Her efforts had ensured that the Whispering Grove remained a beacon of magic and tranquility. In the heart of the Whispering Grove, where the light of the stars and the whispers of the trees danced together, Alara's spirit lived on. Her legacy was celebrated through festivals, stories, and teachings, and the forest continued to thrive as a place of wonder and serenity. The Whispering Grove remained a symbol of unity and balance, a testament to the enduring magic of nature and the profound impact of a guardian's love and care. And so, in the ever-evolving tapestry of the forest, Alara's story became a timeless legend, inspiring generations to come.